It's the AG and Nana show. Started off as friends, now we all we know. The love grows, it all started from hello. And we in this forever, we'll never be saying adios. I'd like to welcome you to AG and Nana show.
Hey guys.
What's good with the AG and Anna gang? You know
We're back with another video. We're back with a different video. This is different.
on our channel,
we don't ever do videos like this. Let's
one
just
thing we want to do though is that
like the same all the time.
Stagnant. Like we never trying to have it like this bit.
We want to give y'all.
You know how you see channels where it's just prank. We're just this. Like we try to have ours. Shit. Who knows? Maybe a cooking video right here. It might be a cooking video.
Maybe I might even do a makeup video by myself.
Video.
Aaron might do a working out video by himself.
Shit. Again, it's like a challenge, a prank. How we doing right now today? By the way, today's video is going to be a story time. Something that happened a year ago. So it's like a podcast. Like we try to have our channel just different. Let us know in the comments what you guys like to see most, and we'll kind of base things off of that too, because we don't want to give y'all stuff that you don't want to see. You feel me? But we do want to make content for everyone out there. So you feel me? So even though this is a couples channel, it doesn't have to be so couple-ish. Hey man, today we brought to y'all some drama. Wait, hold on. Before we get started, make sure you guys go follow us on our Instagrams. We'll have it on the screen. Follow us on TikTok, and if you aren't subscribed, subscribe. Turn post notifications on so you can get a notification when we post. Man. Every time we upload, turn your post notifications on. If you guys are new here, I'm Anna. I'm AG, man. Look, so welcome to the channel, 100K, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you comment, man. We love feedback. So we do. Let's get into today's video. Okay, so I just want to point out before we get into today's video, y'all already know this ain't us. Like we've never brought drama to our channel. That's why Anna said we should do this. She's like, let's bring some drama to We've never talked about anybody else. Like, and I feel like a lot of people's channels are very drama filled. Like it really, if y'all notice, like it just be us. Like we be thugging it and we be fine with just me. You know what I'm saying? So no. I was talking to Aaron the other day and I'm like, bro, do you remember X, Y, and Z? Like, can you believe that shit really happened? We lived at this one apartment, then we moved to another apartment, and then we moved to Vegas. Right. This situation happened at this apartment, so this is like a year and a half ago. This situation happened at the apartment that was in the bad neighborhood that... Yeah, in the hood, basically. Yeah. So this situation happened back then, like a year and a half ago. It was so it's like half ago, baby. Probably a year. It's probably coming up on a year. Yeah, so it's like... Something like that. So it's like, why not? But we be moving on so much in life that shit be feeling like it was so far ago. So it's like, why not talk about it? It was a year ago. The shit don't mean nothing else. It's just a funny situation to just show you how people can really be envious of you. Like, that's why I'm telling this story so you guys know. People can be envious of you, and it could be people around you. Oh my gosh, Bear. It's YouTube. He always trying to be up in the camera during YouTube time. Yeah, bro. Just say you want to be a YouTuber. I want to be YouTube dog. But like, also before we start talking about this, we're not full of ourselves. It took us however long to even talk about this situation. You wasn't even gonna bring this up. Yeah, at all. But we were like, you know what? We never do story time. It's a story time. Get some drama in there. Yeah, we have plenty of story times we can honestly do. We be going through some shit. Basically, we're just gonna we're not even gonna add the extra people in here. We're just gonna talk about the one person we'll name her. We should name her Fool, cause she's a fool. No. Let's name her Mountain. Mountain? Have you seen Mountain? I think Fool better suit her. Okay, so we can be like, this fool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This fool is a girl. She was coming over to our crib with another one of our friends who still is our friend. She had nothing to do with it. Just get that clear. But one of the fools that was coming over with her. Basically, we was friends with her through, we was friends with her through our friend that is still our friend. That's how Fool became our friend. But the thing is, Fool snaked our friend too, so I guess that's just... It's just how it goes. That's just how it goes, so we should have already known, you feel me? Yeah, but it all happened around the same time though, so it was like... Yeah, so I guess it was just some foolish shit. Yeah, you feel me? And you feel me, like, we're not rude ass people. Like, if we, like, we'll be friends with you. Like, we don't care who you are, what you have, what you look like. We don't give a fuck about none of that. People like... We was chilling with, they was coming around, and the Fool was coming around, and we was like, smoking, okay, cool, we was chilling, smoking, all that. Right. But here's the thing, here's what's funny. I'll just get it straight off the bat. I ain't got time to play because the shit had me mad. Fool, out of nowhere, which is weird because out of nowhere told Anna that I had previously had sex with another girl. But get this, that I never had sex with a girl at all. I never.
Wait, before he goes, I'm gonna let you finish. I just want to make it clear that like I'm not one of those girls that'd be like, my boyfriend would never, because you just never know what a motherfucker might do.
But
so
look,
you feel me? I was trying to be aware
here's
of both
the thing.
sides.
Here's the
You
thing.
know what I'm
Though.
saying?
At the time that she's saying this, she's. Here's what you gotta realize. At the time that she's saying this, she's saying it like so. Y'all gotta picture the time frame. We're already a year ago right now. We're talking about when we lived at St. Clair in Columbus.
Right.
And at the time she's saying this, she's saying out of nowhere just brought it up to her that we had I had sex with a girl a year and a half before me and her even met. So you gotta think that's weird. One, it's weird because me and the girl never even hugged before. Like we never even kissed. We never even had sex. And then two, it's like you're telling my new girlfriend you're lying to her about something that happened a year and a half before me and her even met. If you guys out there in relationships know, I mean, of course, if they're going crazy, you got respect or whatever, but a year and a half before y'all start dating doesn't matter anyways. You feel me? Why? So it's just already weird energy. Like, that's like saying, say if, for example, y'all, say you got a boyfriend, say if you're a girl and you got a boyfriend, and then a girlfriend starts chilling around y'all just on some cool shit, she was cool, but then she tells you like, you know, your boyfriend had sex with this one girl that's my friend like 2 years ago before y'all even knew each other.
Yeah, so basically
that's already weird right there. Like, why are you telling me? This is how she tried to bring it up.
She tried to spin it as like, oh, did you know Aaron has sex with so and so and so?
Which is,
mind you, she tried to. I feel like she was trying to like make me feel some type of way because I'm not gonna lie, like the girl was cute. Like she was a decent looking girl. She was cute. So I feel like, and she knows I'm cute. So I feel like she wanted me to feel some type of way that Aaron had fucked this girl. And obviously, if he never fucked this girl, obviously I never knew about it.
It was just weird energy because you know if you're in a relationship, even if it did, why are you telling me about somebody my partner had sex with 2 years before?
When we've been chilling for months.
In her perspective, you're telling me about something that he did or he supposedly did 2 years before I even knew him. I don't give a fuck about that. You're weird for even telling me that.
Right.
And then the fact that it's false
makes it even
you like
weird.
You're super like, what was your point? Like, did you think I was gonna be like, before I knew you, 2 years before I knew you, you had sex with a girl?
She was just trying
I'm
to make
breaking
it
up with
seem
you.
like
And the girl and I don't know each other or nothing.
Listen,
so
this is what it was. She was mad because I feel like she really seen our relationship as solid, so she wanted to be like, well, I bet you didn't know this about your boyfriend.
And it's like we don't never brag or nothing. If y'all got us on Instagram, we barely post. Like we just be trying to grind. So I just feel like it was on some
like for what?
Their YouTube is going up. They going viral on TikTok. They doing numbers. How can I stop this? That's how.
And this is for no reason at all. Like I said, we are not bragging. We don't. YouTube could be taken away.
So you got
to
think. Imagine you just.
We're not trying to hype ourselves up. Like
no,
we don't think we're better than anybody.
Cocky shit. But I'm just saying. Imagine you chilling with your friend, or a girl that you just start coming over smoking with. She coming over with another friend. That's how she coming over, whatever. And out of nowhere, y'all just smoking.
Here.
Out of nowhere, y'all just smoking and. Just out of nowhere, just like, you see this girl, like, I think Aaron had sex with her like 3 years ago. It's just
but
who does that? You
listen,
like,
no, but this is
weird type shit.
Fool is even crazier because when she told me this, I'm like, what? Aaron ain't tell me that. Like, what? And I'm thinking like,
I would have told her, just out of respect. You ain't gotta, it ain't like, tell me everybody you slept with, but just out of respect, so you know, I already told her. So it's like,
I'm thinking me and Fool is like friends. So I'm like, girl, what? Like, I didn't know that. And like, I'm not gonna think that my friend is like lying to me about my boyfriend. So she comes up with this whole story like, oh yeah, like one time I was with, cause her and Aaron like used to be friends in high school, I guess. I don't know, they used to chill around each other, whatever it was. So she was like, oh yeah, like when I was around Aaron, he told me, like I asked him, oh, you fucking with and he was like, what did she say? He said,
I don't remember. The shit was
anyway, she made up a whole
story. The
story.
shit was so
like
cap. It's like, bro, I'm 22 years old. I'm a grown ass man. If my girl asked me before we start dating, did you have sex with so and so? Yeah, I did.
And obviously, we're not about to get on YouTube and lie.
I was about to say, because we ain't even have to do a story time. This shit happened a year ago. We just doing it because it's like I just wanted to show you that people can be envious. And it's like if I ask Anna like, damn, did you fuck this nigga 3 years before we started meeting? Why was she? Before we met, why was she like, no, like she gonna like, I mean, yeah, that was 3 years before we met. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? So it was the fact that it's like, one, you lying. Two, you just bringing it up already shows that you weird as fuck. Why are you bringing it up?
But what's even crazier though is that this all happened in our house. She was telling me this like in our apartment. Yeah. Aaron was downstairs.
Like I'm downstairs.
Aaron was downstairs smoking with his niggas, and she was upstairs in my bedroom.
But I feel like she was salty because we had just got into it with her ex.
Hey, you do not gotta say.
I ain't even gonna bring that up. I ain't even gonna bring that up. But her ex nigga was one. Yeah, so we had some problems with him, and then now she started lying. So I feel like she was just salty a little bit. But it's cool though.
But nobody even knew that was her ex.
Yeah, but nobody. I didn't know.
Nobody knew this was her ex.
Look, so that happened. I got into it with her ex nigga over just some different shit that ain't got nothing to do with this. I feel like she know how I am. I really get like that. So I feel like her only option was to be on some like, I'm about to be on some weird shit with this. The fool got this information that I had sex with this other girl 2 years before I met Anna from her other friend.
Yeah, she did say that from her other friend.
Because when it happened, I said, we was like, who you hear that from? If I did it, I would have said, yeah. You feel me? Like
and it would have been simple as that.
I didn't even know Anna at the time, so I'm not embarrassed or nothing. Like she said, the girl was pretty. It ain't like it was like some. You feel me? I would have been like, yeah, I did, but I didn't. That's why I'm like, you really weird for her. Like, who you hear that from? Because we could hit the girl right now and she gonna say no. She like, oh, well, I heard.
No, baby, hold on. He's right, but let me just backtrack a little bit. So after this happens, she leaves the crib, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm about to say something to Aaron when she leaves. Like I'm about to be like, oh, nigga, so you ain't tell me. Yeah. So they leave and I'm like, Aaron, you had sex with so-and-so? Like, why didn't you tell me? And he's like, what? Like, I ain't have to. Who told you that?
I'm like, nigga, I'd tell you if I didn't told you girls, or I didn't. You feel me?
So he's like, who you hear that from? And I said, fool told me. And he's like, bro, get her on the phone right now. Like, stop lying.
Here's the exact story. So I'm on some like, if a nigga lying,
Aaron called her from his phone.
I'm on some like, bro, call her right now. She got me fucked up. Like, why is you lying?
Mind you, when you called her, she didn't know I was sitting.
Yeah, she didn't know I was sitting. So she was on some stuttering shit. I'm like,
she was like,
I'm like, who you hear from? Let's just call this other girl that's her friend.
You know what? Let me see if I see.
No, let's just call this other girl that's her friend. What should we call her? April, because then it goes with April Fools. So let's just call her April. She's stuttering on the phone and shit. I'm like, nah, who you hearing from? Or you just making shit up and you weird? She like, April told me this like a year ago. April told me this. So I'm like, oh, call April right now. Like, put it on 3-way FaceTime. Call April right now. She didn't want to call April. Or then she hung up, called her, and then called us back and was like, April not answering.
Stuttering and shit. And then, listen.
April not answering. So I'm like, you just being weird. So that shit was really like, it'd be weird. I'm not saying like we know blown up YouTubers or we got hella clout, but it's like when you really striving towards something and people see you go viral in these videos or like your numbers is growing, people really, that's why we did this video to show y'all like
numbers do not matter. Like when it's like our generation needs to get over numbers. Numbers do not matter. They don't define shit.
You just gotta trust your day ones because people will come over with this person and act like they cool with you, come over for 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
and the inviting, warming people that we are,
smoking with you and shit, letting them inside and shit, just to put some weird shit like that. It's like people really be envious for like. I wonder like what she thought like. What if I lie and say he had sex? Well, she don't see this
and think I'm not envious.
What if I lie? What if I lie and say he had sex with her? And then maybe Anna will break up with him, even though I'm lying about some shit. Why wouldn't you lie about some shit and say like I cheated? Why are you going? Who
talk about some shit from before?
Like that's weird. Like, hey, bro told me that you had sex with somebody 2 years before I met you. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, and especially that it's wrong.
She just wanted to have one up on me about my boyfriend that I didn't know.
Yeah, but then after you catch somebody doing some snake weird shit, that's the game out here. Let me teach y'all. Somebody will snake you or do some weird shit, and then when you call them out on somebody, you weird, you a snake, like you lying, you a liar, whatever. Then they play victim, like they think they're no.
And after Aaron had called her, I called her separately. I was like, Aaron, leave the room, like just like bye, like I'm trying to hear what she had to say, because like I said,
at this point we don't. It's 2 years before me, so she's not on some. I'm trying to hear what she's got to say. Aaron, leave the room on some like. Did he have sex with the girl? We know I didn't. We don't care about the girl. It was 2 years before I even met her. At this point, we just trying to figure out why
the story is.
We're just trying to figure out why she lied so we can know to cut her off now. You feel what I'm trying to say? Cause it's like maybe the girl told her on some lying shit. That's why we just trying to figure out like we about to cut her off because she's a liar. So maybe.
But it's just like why speak on somebody that of a situation that you don't even know 100% about. I would never talk to one of my friends and tell them like, oh, your boyfriend did such and such, but I don't even really know for, and she didn't even tell me if she didn't know that for real. Like she was acting like it was hard facts, like she knew.
And it was just random because it's just like, bro. That's some I can't imagine doing that. Like
that's just weird ass behavior.
Yeah, I can't, like that's just weird. I can't imagine talking to one of my niggas and he date a girl and then I just tell him like, hey, you know the girl you date, bro? You know, like 2, 3 years before y'all even start dating.
Like if you want to fuck my girlfriend, just say that. That's what I think.
I think 2, 3 years before y'all even knew each other existed, she had sex with this dude, a dude that he don't even know, just random shit like. It's just like he would probably be like, nigga, why are you telling me that? Like I don't give
exactly.
It ain't like we was hanging around the girl. Like we completely.
I didn't even know this.
She's
bitch.
never.
No. So back to when I had got her on the phone. So when I got her on the phone, she was just like, she acted like the whole story she told me when she was at the crib. She acted like she didn't even say none of that shit. She was like,
yeah, so so after we hit
I don't know, like, well, April said she had the messages, so let me, I can ask April.
So we like perfect. We like perfect. Get the messages. Mm-hmm. Get the messages. Let's go. Because we already know at this point she stuttering and shit. You're lying. Now
like
you
who
just
has
caught
time
up.
for this?
So
it's childish.
Yeah, so we ain't even trying. We already know in our mind at this point we
done fucking with you, but we gonna try to figure out what the fuck.
Like we just now we're just doing it to prove a point. Here's what y'all gotta realize: the girl that she's talking to, April, is a weird, one of them weird girls. So it's already like y'all just weird. And then at first, call April 3 time call right now. Don't answer. And then it's like, she hang up on us. Well, I just got off the phone with her. She said they in her old phone. The whole time the shit is capped. We hit you can hit the real girl. Or we'll just hit the real girl and ask her. Never mind. But at the same time, so all of it's capped. She just making the shit. I don't even think she talked to April, to be real. Like, I don't even think, honestly, she ever even talked to him. Because why couldn't she add her to the 3-way or send us some real messages? Everything was, all those were in her old phone. Oh, she's not answering right now. So either way, it was just a bunch of cap shit. And then, not to mention, at the same time, our friend that she was coming over with, she snaked her at that same time and started chilling with her ops. So she was just on some super snake shit. And it just goes to show you basically why our story time today is that somebody can really come over your house and really be on some let's smoke, let's do it. Oh, y'all going up. Oh, y'all numbers is going up. Oh yeah, my brother did it. But the whole time they really envious and they show little signs and just.
But it's like shit. With us, you never even have to be like that because we the type of people. If we going up, you coming with us. If we fuck with you, like
it was just weird shit. So you know some weird shit which.
To top it off, to make it all even weirder, I'm sorry I have to add this in there. It's just that same day when all of this happened and she tried to make up this lie. I had a fake page message me on Instagram. Mind you, I don't really answer to fake pages and all that shit, but like, you're not about to put false claims on my boyfriend, my relationship, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go for that. So this fake page was messaging me basically saying a bunch of nothing. Like, they didn't say that Aaron cheated. They were trying to name things that Aaron did before we were together. It only led us to believe that after the fact, it's like, was Fool really behind them fake messages and then really had the nerve to come to our house and smile?
It's like, bro, if y'all know, bro, if I'm the type of nigga, if it did happen, I would have been like, yeah, I fuck that. Like, just like that. Like, yeah, I fuck that. She know girls that you feel me? So it was just like, you trying to lie. It was just weird. We just had to bring it up because it just show you like, shit be weird. Like, people really be envious. Like, you really down there around some people, you gotta hide your accomplishments. No cap.
I don't speak on anything. I don't tell people.
You gotta really hide your accomplishments.
Like,
the higher your accomplishments get, and the more you grinding and you working and you do this, people in your face gonna be like, oh yeah, that's crazy. But really behind their back, they gonna be like, I got a picture I'm having on the upload. You know the picture with the smile, but he's really crying underneath. That's how people really be. And it's crazy because it never happened. So it's like, you gotta think.
And do you think if that shit really happened, we would really get on YouTube right now? Do you think he would get on YouTube saying that he didn't fuck this girl?
Bro, I'm a straight up G nigga, bro. I done had sex with other girls before me and her, I ever even knew her. You feel me? So it's like, I just say it. I would have been like, yeah, I didn't even know you. But it's like, it didn't happen. It's just weird energy. And it's like, you gotta think, to really make up a story and go that far, and then it's just like, I don't know, you gotta be like, I'm not gonna say, I don't wanna say mental on camera, but it's like, you gotta be like, you gotta have a problem for real, like, and then you snake your best, bro, the girl.
Fool is best friends with the girl we was calling our friend.
The girl that's our, damn near my sister. The girl that's our friend, that's my sister right now, type shit, I think of her as a sister. That's who is bringing Fool around. It made me think like, people are really trying to come around and fake chill just to hear y'all stories and like just to get an end part of y'all life type shit. Like I feel like all that happened was
bottom
she just
line
wanted
is
to get a point.
protect your peace, protect your space, and it's crazy because she was one of them girls like protect your space, your peace, energy.
Yeah, all that shit
like how are you saying all that shit when you full on lying on niggas? That's supposed to be your friends. Like
they're not gonna see it unless they watching the videos. Which,
they're not gonna see
why
it
would
unless
y'all
they
be
watching our
videos?
page.
You feel me? So
if you don't fuck with us, why would you be?
it's just weird
on
though
shit?
because if you lie on somebody, and especially lie about something
that shit
doesn't
gonna come
matter,
full circle.
It's like you gotta think that girl, the Fool knows probably a girl or two that I did something with before I even knew Anna. You could have just told the truth, but you gotta think. Put it like this: even if it was a girl that I did something with and she told the truth and was on some, you know, Aaron did with this girl, right? And it was a girl that I actually did something with. That's still weird because why did you tell my girl about a girl that I did something with a year before we met? What was your point? Like,
I think her point was really that she saw us having a solid relationship and felt like we knew everything there was to know about each other, which is rare in relationships these days. Niggas lie, they don't say this.
Like I think she thought that I didn't tell Anna about nobody, so it was gonna be like I told Anna all the girls I had sex with already. So it was just like it was pointless. You feel me? I think that she thought she was going like maybe
she wanted to have one up on me in my relationship.
It was just
turned out backfire because we really liked that.
It was just some weird shit. And it was already on some like the type of shit that the Fool be on with her friends and the stories I didn't already heard. It's like you lucky I even was letting you come over to the crib. You already the type of girl I ain't even trying to be on that weird drama shit with. You go do that by yourself. And sure enough, after we cut her off and our friend cut her off and the truth came out, she was chilling with the girl she was talking shit about, being weird, doing the same weird shit. And now it's like, I haven't even seen her in the last year. I think she like fell off the earth. Like I ain't even.
Low-key childish to be doing this right now, but it's like I feel like people need to like we took this as a learning opportunity in our life. You feel
like,
me? Why not?
People are really coming around you and just be weird. Like basically, what I'm saying is, if somebody showed little red flags or signs, just trust them, bitches. I never did nothing with this girl, but if I did, I wouldn't be ashamed. I would have told Anna it was a year. She was claiming it was a year or two before I even. And then she tried to play it like that. Like I mean, it really, like when we caught her in the lie. I mean, it really don't matter. That's just what I heard, but I heard that like a year or two ago.
Then why even bring it up?
So why even bring it up?
But she tried to say that you came from your mouth and said that you.
Oh, and then no. We're missing the biggest part. You have to go back and put this in the front, though. You hear me?
What?
You have to go back and put what I'm about to say in the front. We're missing the biggest part. So here's the biggest lie. So she told Anna.
I tried to explain that.
She told Anna that her friend April had told her this.
Yeah.
Like my friend April told me that they did it. But then when her friend April wasn't answering, this, bro, I'm not even trying to say the B word, but it had the nerve to look at me in front of Anna and be like, actually, wait a minute, didn't you tell me that in the hallway?
And then she said in the car.
Yeah, didn't you tell me that in the car like a year ago when I was buying something off you? Or something like that? It was like, bitch, I never told you that.
Because she told you that April told her, but she told me that you told her.
I'm like, no, so that's what happened. She told Anna, like, I think Aaron told me that when I bought something off him in the car like a year ago. So then I'm gonna ask, like, who told you that? Like, when? And she like, oh, April told me. So it's like, did April tell you?
Or did I tell you? Which
you gotta put this in the beginning. But that was the biggest thing. That's when we was already like, bro, this bitch is psycho for real. Like, so April told you or I told you? Oh, I'm gonna text April right now. Oh, she ain't. Never mind. Maybe it didn't happen. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know it.
And so April was claiming that she had the messages with the girl that he fucked in her old phone, saying like, "Oh yeah, like." The girl April was like, "Oh yeah, that was Aaron's boo thing. Like they was fucking around. Like he was really fucking with her for real.
Like bro, basically."
And which would have been fine if he was. I didn't know him. Basically, after that happened though, I kid you not, I don't think we ever showed around her again.
Yeah, it was like because you got to think. it's a story to y'all, but when it's happening to you and you know the truth, that's so weird for somebody to like. It's really like weird. Like I don't even want to be around you. Like you really a liar for real. Like it's weird. You feel me? So we never chilled around her again. Like,
but even though people do us wrong in life, you learn lessons, you figure out life as you go on. We still wish her nothing but the best. I hope she, out here not lying on people no more, doing better, but...
It's just like sometimes you gotta do something with your life that you're not so bored that you can even make up a lie. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like
that's why it's like I'm convinced that it was her behind the fake page. Because like, how did the fake page message me that same exact day? And you came over that same exact day telling a lie.
And it's like you all know how bored you gotta be to make a fake page. You bored as fuck and you're weird if you could really make a fake page and just, I don't know.
Again, I hate bashing people. Like, I hate that we're even making this video, but I also love it because it's like I don't ever speak on things. Like, things happen to me, I don't say nothing, I don't like, so it's like, I don't know.
Man, like we said, man, we just wanted to bring something different to the channel. We do this. We wanted to hit y'all with a story time.
Also, another reason why I don't do friends easily, like, and I've seen it, like, in so many friends that I've had, like, girls just move weird, like they do. I want girlfriends, and obviously I'm a girl. I fuck with girls.
And she used to tell me that, and I'm used to like, man, babe, just stop tripping. You can get you some friends. Like, just open up. But after I've seen that situation, I'm like,
it wasn't even that situation. There's been so many multiple situations that you've witnessed of how girls be.
Like nothing to do with me, but just like girls, and I've just seen a lot of situations where I'm like, girls really do be on some weird hating shit.
That's why it's like I rather
envious shit. Like
I'd rather kick it by myself and my boyfriend and my dog before the right friends, the right people. They'll all find you in due time, like always.
I don't know. I just feel like Anna said something earlier that makes sense.
What did I say?
Numbers. Like people don't realize
numbers shouldn't define so much.
But I'm saying people don't realize YouTube. Like a lot of y'all out there realize YouTube is hard for real. Like you really gotta grind. Editing takes forever. Like that's one thing. If you want to start a YouTube channel and you're watching this, just be prepared.
Do it. Who cares if how many views you get?
I was about to say that. I was about to say just be prepared to grind like a real job. Don't think of it like I didn't know. It's like a real job. Like to be consistent and really post videos, do TikToks, edit the videos.
That's why you
gotta look
so many
presentable.
People give up.
Yeah, you gotta look presentable for a video. You gotta go through stages where it's a hard ass job. So I feel like the numbers that come with it on YouTube or Instagram or any of that, you earn them. It ain't like you just got them. You earned them because while everybody else smoking and just sitting on the couch, you getting ready for a video or you editing a video.
I mean, that's with anything that you grind out in life.
Like you grind at something, you earn it. But I feel like people like YouTubers and other people earn them numbers on social media, and then that makes other people around them jealous. Like, why is she getting 3,000 likes on Instagram?
When that should never be the case.
When that should never be the case. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we grew up in a generation where people, they either truly want what's best for you or they really envy you the whole time until they show it and you can see it.
Which is sad, but hey.
That's just life though.
Life's a lesson. You live and you learn. You lose people, you gain people, you move forward.
Same shit.
But that is all we have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed our little story time.
Man, stay away from them envious people.
And enjoyed us ranting.
They do red flags and you gotta listen to them and cut them off. We love y'all, man, and we got videos on the way, man. We being consistent, man. Road to 100K. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, let's get it, man. We going crazy. AG gang, man. You know what it is.
Bye.